What is up, people of YouTube? This is Bahama Raven, and welcome to this new episode of my Let's Play Guide of Trails of Cold Steel 2. In the last episode, we took back the Imperial Watchtower from the Noble Alliance, we destroyed the Old World Wave Jammer, and we got the hell out of North with all of our classmates in tow. And today, we're going to be doing some extra stuff in the second Ymir free day, as well as preparing for Act 1-3. Let's get right down to it. The first thing that we want to do today is actually going to the general shop and talk to Camilla, because we will be needing to talk to her in order to get a hidden quest, but we will be going to deal with that a little later. For now, I'm just gonna trigger it just in case I forget. So basically what Camilla wants us to do is actually go around, if I do remember correctly, and we need to be finding... wait, sorry, I pressed the circle button instead of the X button there. We need to find a certain item for her. And I'm gonna guide you through those steps a little later. Alright then, back to the topic of Camilla. We gotta buy a couple of things. Most importantly, the Manly Munchie Soup book, as well as the Imperial Chronicle issue number 3. The soup book we bought will give us a new recipe, that being the onion soup. Let me see what that does real quick. Recovers HP, cures petrification. I don't remember exactly what the unique and superb dish do. I suppose I'll figure it out. I know that the peculiar dish deals damage though. You can see it because it has a red skull marking it. And if it has a question, I think it's question marks. I can't really see it from here. It has a special effect. If it has a skull, however, that's damage dealing. But making food that deals damage really doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's mostly for status ailments, really. Anyway, there's another book that we need to get, and in order to get it, we need to go to the house that is beside the tavern. That one, right there in front of us. Then we need to speak, I think it's with her, yes, she's Masha. And she will be giving us Gambler Jack 2 Chapter 5. I think we have all of them, I assume. Yep, we do. That's actually very, very good. Well, since we're next to the snowboard course, then let's take care of the new snowboard course that has been unlocked. The A2 course. 1 minute, 23 out of 25 flags for the target. And I think the quartz that we will be getting from this one is somewhat useful. I mean, all the items that you get out of this are actually pretty good. I just need to remember if it's really as nice as I remember it. It should be... I go by memory right now, but I think it should be a quartz that will increase our chance of escaping from combat, as well as giving us an art. It's either that, or something that will boost a wind-based art. I'm not really sure right now. Like I said, I have notes that tell me where I need to go and what I need to do, but I didn't sign up the rewards that I would be getting step by step.
I did it!
Anyway, that was easy enough, really. Finish. Yeah, we get the hair rare quartz. Hair, if I remember, and I do remember quite well, it's a quartz that will give us the ability to run away more successfully from battle, increasing the odds by 40%. So, with this equipped, sorry. Remember the luck quartz? This is essentially the same thing, right here. The one that has it equipped has an extra 40% chance of running away from combat. That means in normal fight, the escape chance goes from 60 to 100%, and when ambushed, it goes from 30 to 70. It's okay, very situational really. But if you want to avoid some random encounters that you bump into unwillingly, this is actually okay-ish. It also gives you breath, so you still get something slightly decent out of it. Anyway, before continuing, especially with the bonding events, we need to talk to Claire. Where is Claire? Let me double check real quick. Southeast of the Baron's mansion, so she should be right here with Milliam. Just need to talk to her about it, and we will be getting a character notebook page right here. Okay, now there are only 2 or 3 things that we need to do, one of which being the secret mission, secret quest that we got from Camilla. And before getting to that, I'm going to do some bonding events. So today we can do Sharon, Milliam, Lisa, Toval, Machias, and Gaius. Of these 6 bonding events, only 2 will give us some new character notebook page. Those being Sharon's and Toval's, and I am going to do those 2. As for the 3rd one, you're free to pick and choose. It doesn't really change anything, but basically think of who you want to pour your Link experience into. So I'm gonna do my bonding events, and I will be seeing you in a short minute. Alright, I'm back, guys. So, from my location, you may have seen who I did the 3rd bonding events I could do. I picked Elisa because I actually want to have her and Reen reach Link level 5 as fast as possible, and right about now they're almost all the way to level 4, making it kind of worthwhile. Now, let's go and do the remaining things for this free day. Now we can go and do the hidden quest, and in order to do that, we actually need to run around the entire village. The first place we want to go is at the Phoenix Wings in the kitchen area, so let's go there, shall we? So, in case you've skipped it just like I do, essentially Camilla asked us to get some beans, some Azuki beans, in order to make a special sweet for us to give all of our classmates. But apparently no one has these beans because some monkey type monster have been stealing them around this time. Weird, right? Next, after going to the Phoenix Wings kitchen area, we need to go to the pub, or tavern if you will, and talk to the owner behind the counter, where he will be telling us pretty much the same thing. The same beans were stolen by monkeys. Next place we want to go is to Luke, the guy dressed in purple here at the station. Because apparently, according to the guy in the tavern, it was him who gave him some beans, or rather, he would know who may have some. But he gave us another pointer who may have some more. That being a sister at the church, so let's go and talk to her. This is the last step. I think it is anyway. She tells us that she does have some and she's willing to give some to us, but they have been stored in an outside storage area, where the monkeys still haven't been coming to. But lo and behold, there they are. Hello. And Reen just glares at them, scaring them away. Because of this, Reen advises to keep the beans inside instead of outside where the monster could take them, and the sister gives us some beans. We bring them back to Camilla. She makes her secret sweet, the Ymir manju, and gives some to us. One for each of our classmates. And with that, the quest is done. The reward for it, the Ymir manju I spoke of before. Because yes, it's actually a healing item. It heals for 2500 HP and also cures seal, mute, and stat down. Which is alright actually, it's a pretty solid item on par with cooking items that we might be getting later on. Okay, so technically we're done with everything side quests related to Act 1-2 here in the second free day of Ymir, but before going away there are going to be a couple of things that I want to do, and to do them I need to go to the Ymir Valley. I'm gonna bring a couple of friends along just because, and also I need to talk about Sharon, but I'm gonna do that in a short bit. I'm gonna leave Sharon for last, I think. First off, there is a new enemy in this area. Every time a new chapter comes by, there is a new enemy. And no, it's not the monkey. In order to find it, we need to go a little deeper. Oh, Annabelle, I'll need to talk to you too later. Here it is, it's this guy.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Here it is, the new monster of the area, the Snow Rat. Level 67, this is the monster that you have to fight right now if you want to grind in the Ymir Valley. Otherwise, the other monster will be giving you like 20 experience, and that's gonna take forever.
Eliminating target.
Let's move.
I'm gonna have Elisa swap out with Elliot so that she can analyze.
I can do this.
You can analyze one.
Sorry, would you mind?
I'll try at least.
Detector.
Analyzing enemy.
Righto!
And then I'm just gonna kill the rest.
Good job! You're open! My turn. Now! Gotcha!
Here I go. Sit!
Yes, sir! Now's our chance! You're open!
Haven't recovered the overdrive, but at the very least
Team
I
Tiny
did
is
recover
unstoppable.
some bravery points.
Team Tiny should probably start getting a move on.
Okay, the new monster has been analyzed, and now we want to talk to Annabelle. If you've been fishing in every single fishing spot, well, every -1 at the very least, you will be able to talk to Annabelle and she will tell us that we have actually ranked up, and this will increase the number of rewards we can get by exchanging points. One in particular that we want to get is the Excellent Rod, which will make it much easier to get bigger fish, which is going to be very important from here on out. Also, if you get the chance to do it, save up enough points and get the Breeze Quartz right here. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to the bottom of the valley and I'm gonna use my newly acquired rod to catch a couple of fishes. Be sure to go into the change rod and choose the rod directly in order to get it automatically. I just want to get to 300, get the Breeze super rare quartz, and let it be
Not
done.
what I had in mind.
Although I seriously doubt I'll be able to do it in this part. I'm gonna do it probably after Act 1 is done. I mean, it's not like Breeze is super important anyway.
Not bad.
So yeah, I can just leave it at that. Because I saw it before, but I don't remember what it does. Let me double check. Okay, Breeze gives Breath, Holy Breath, and Rakuria. So basically it's good for a white mage kind of character. And it also increases Art Strike by 15 points, as well as the EP by 60. Not terrible, but not impressive, to quote a certain character from Persona 5. Anyway, with all that we needed to do in the valley over and done with, we can go back to Ymir. Before ending this episode, there is one character I need to talk about, that being the new party member that we got at the end of the last episode. That being Sharon. Now, you see Sharon, and let me warn you, it's the same exact thing that was for Claire during the first Ymir free day. She has the best equipment that you can have right now, or rather, the basic equipment that you will be able to find in shops in Act 1-3, which is why her stats are a little higher than you would imagine. That doesn't mean that she is bad even without that good equipment. She is still quite good. Also, nice. But let's talk about her in detail. She has actually a lot of speed, agility, movement, and decent range to boot. Not to mention her other stats on average are actually pretty sweet. And her crafts are actually some of the most interesting I've ever seen in quite some time. First off, we have Binding Chains. It has low base power, but it can hit twice. It has a suction ability, which means the enemies will be drawn towards Sharon, 50% chance to cause seal and delay. Keep in mind, it can delay twice per turn, which is good. I mean, I think it can be doing the delay twice per turn, or it's only on the second attack, I don't remember. But anyway, it's still a pretty damn good attack. Then we have Shadow Stitch. Hits twice and cripples the enemy's speed and movement. Not bad at all. And then we have one craft that is actually very good for support, that being Tea Time. It has a global arena range, heals half of the HP of every party member, heals craft points by 50, and also cures all status ailments. Basically, it's kind of a full... Think of a full restore from Pokemon, only a little nerfed. But it goes for the entire party, so it counts for something, I guess. Her attack ranks are very good. She has C rank in everything but A rank in Slash, and she has a 3 range, meaning that she can counter much like Gaius can with his spear. Oh, I forgot to mention, her S-Break. That's Embrace. Arena Hidden Strike, Triple S, and he has a 100% chance of causing Death Blow. Yep, we have a finisher that can actually insta-kill enemies. Scary thought, isn't it? As far as ornament goes, she comes with the Juggler Master Quartz. Thanks to this little beauty, her attacks and crafts will have a 30% chance of causing a random abnormality that goes from reducing stats to causing status ailments. It's completely random, however, so you can't really plan around it, but it's always nice to have something around that. Also, her attacks will have a 30% chance to actually inflict Nightmare, which is not bad at all. The quartz itself is somewhat balanced with good strength and art strike, and by leveling up, I think it will learn, if not all the best Mirage arts, at the very least some of the best. The fact that she already has Civil Thorn is already pretty good. I don't remember what it does at level 5, I'll probably add it in post-production, but I think it's something kinda nice. But I don't remember on the top of my head, I haven't noted it down. As far as a basic kit, she comes with Demonic Sight, Tiara, Impede 1, and Mind 1, but there's plenty of room to equip her. Her Arcus comes with 2 slots in Time, which... Actually, let me work a little bit around it. This will make it easier for me to actually outfit her, because yes, since she's the third guest character we'll be getting after Toval and Claire, I will be taking her out for a spin during Act 1-3. Also, one thing worth mentioning that I probably said a few episodes back, remember that Machias and Toval didn't come with us at all? Everyone is level 67 and they were left around level 54 I think. Machias has been leveled up to 62, which is technically the average you should have around this part of the game. And Toval has been up to level 65, so technically we're already stronger than him. Anyway, that's actually kind of enough for this episode. There really isn't anything else I can do right now, so I'm just gonna go in front of Reen's room, drop a nice save, and let it be done for this episode. Now we go inside. And we finally wrap up on Act 1-2. Just like last time, we can get 35 Academy points
you went up a rank.
From all the side
Here's a little
quests
something
we
from the
did
guild.
In Nord. For this, we get the True Gladiator Headband. It's the same as the Gladiator Headband, but it also boosts strength by 25 points. This is good for 2 reasons. First off, Reen can have this and increase his own power, but also it will allow us to give the Gladiator Headband to someone else. And we also get the Dragon Vein. What Dragon Vein does? I actually don't remember on the top of my head. I think it's something, no wait, I actually do remember. It should be a mix between Septium Vein, where it increases the number of Cephid that you get from defeating an enemy, and what was it? Invigorate? No. Ingenuity, where you recover EP while walking on the field. I think it's that one. If in post-production I notice that I am wrong, I'm going to correct myself.
Nice work. You should be proud of yourself.
And with that, we cleared Act 1-2 with, yet again, an S rank. Join me next time as we finally start to tackle Act 1-3. This has been Bahama Raven, and I will see you for the next one. See ya!